Hey, Pico here, and I'm here with Ivan, our resident World of Warplanes specialist, and World of Warplanes Beta just went live, so it's open to everybody. What does an open pre-release mean for you?
So the reason we're doing the pre-release open beta is really to work out the kinks in the game. We want to be releasing a polished, beautiful project. And instead of sort of incorporating a bajillion new pieces of content and all kinds of new things that are going to be bugged out, we're really going to iron out the kinks so that we can release something beautiful. And World of Warplanes is already a beautiful game, but there's a couple of things that we need to work out. And we really want to see what players think, we want to see how the player feedback is, and we want to be ready to release a game that is good to go.
That's one down.
Some of these players are putting in a ton of time. And to all my beta testers, if any of you guys are watching, you guys are awesome. A lot of what I do here is taking reports from the beta testers themselves and finding out where the bugs are, finding out the little kinks, taking suggestions and feedback, and putting that into the game. And we're big about taking that support and making those ideas happen in the game, adding new maps, adding new content.
For people who are familiar with World of Tanks, how does it relate with World of Warplanes?
So there are a lot of things that are similar between World of Tanks and World of Warplanes. At the same time, the game dynamic itself is a little different. So we do have a huge focus on tech. The different modules are all incredibly accurate, and learning about history as you play these games is one of the really fun things. Because as these planes were, shifted all around the world and used during the wars, different modules, different guns were used by different nations. Some nations didn't have a certain type of ammunition, so they put a different gun on the plane. And every module in World of Warplanes is 100% historically accurate. And by 100% historically accurate, I mean in terms of the name, in terms of where it's mounted, in terms of how much it weighs. In terms of the actual game mechanics, there's a little bit of leeway there because we do want to have the game balanced. We want it to be a fair game, and we want it to be a viable game for esports. People are going to be on an even playing field, but we do really want to have that cool historical element. So that's going to be very similar to World of Tanks. And the way that you progress down the tech trees, the way we separate our aircraft into different nations, the way that you're able to paint and customize your vehicles is going to be very similar. And what I love about World of Warplanes is it is constant heart-pounding action. There is no point when you're in a World of Warplanes battle where your heart is not going 150 beats per minute. You are right into a dogfight right off the bat. And that, I think, is the difference between World of Tanks and World of Warplanes, because World of Tanks can definitely be heart-pounding and you can definitely get into those intense situations, but World of Warplanes is always that situation. And as a gamer, to me, I love World of Tanks, but that's more appealing because I like constant movement. I like that constant interaction.
Does World of Warplanes have potential in the esports arena?
Massive potential. I think World of Warplanes could potentially be one of the major esports of the future, and this is because of the dynamic of the game. Teamwork is going to be massive in World of Warplanes. You can have two buddies that are dogfighting together, really looking out for each other, taking out the planes on each other's tail. We'll have teams of fighters that are working together to do the fighter missions, to take out the enemy fighters. We'll have bombers that has one fighter working with them so that when that bomber has somebody real quick and maneuverable on his tail that he can't turn around and take care of, you're going to come in from 1,500 meters and just demolish him. And that team play aspect and seeing how that works out, I think is going to be huge for esports, and it's a beautiful game. It is visually unbelievable. And you're going to see a lot more of that. And go download the open beta, check it out. You don't have to take our word for it, it's totally free. And being able to look at a game that you've never played before and instantly say, this is entertaining, this is big. And when you see these dogfights where two people are coming at each other and this guy's got a little more firepower, but this guy's got maneuverability, and they know that one of them isn't coming out of it, and are they gonna, destroy each other before they crash into each other, or, and then suddenly the biplane takes one extra lucky shot from that 50mm cannon and careens down as its wing is destroyed, and you're just avoiding it by that narrowest margin, and bam, you're past it, and you're alive, and you are breathing, you are real, and that's the moment, and that's what we want out of esports, that's what we want out of World of Warplanes, and that's why this game is going to rock. That's why this game rocks already, because it's exciting, because it's big.
And you can get your hands on it now. How do they find out more information?
So you can go to worldofwarplanes.com right now, download the game, and forum.worldofwarplanes.com. You can also check out all the exciting new content, post suggestions and feedback, and go download it. It's free to play, give it a shot, send us some info, let us know what you think.
All right, one phrase for them, go.
Get airborne.